Now, before we go any further, I need to say something. These emotions, what we're going to put below your baseline and above your baseline, are unique for you. So I'm going to base this on working with my clients and how they typically feel, but always check in with yourself. Make sure that this fits for you as well. So what could we say are expanded emotions? Well, I'm sure there's some of those normal ones that we all think of when we think expansion. Happiness, for example. Excited. Joyful. People oftentimes put peaceful up above the line. Confident. But there's some other expanded emotions that you may not have quite thought of, such as anger. That's a very expansive emotion. It's actually very powerful when we're feeling angry. And I'm going to do a later video just on anger because it's such an interesting emotion that has been so demonized in our culture. So anger we can put above the line. Judgmental. Superior or righteous. Blaming. And of course, other things like capable, etc., etc. Below the line, below the baseline, is those contracted emotions, those ones that make you feel small, such as shame, sad, doubtful, incapable, ineffective, and unworthy. I spelt that wrong, but you understand. Okay, now we try in our patterns to escape these. And we tend to cling or get stuck in these. So what I'm going to suggest is do your own chart like this. Notice how when you're feeling one of these emotions, that you may be wanting to flip into one of these. Notice how if somebody criticizes you, for example, and that triggers a feeling of shame inside of you, see if you want to flip to blaming them. Because that feels like a safer emotion. That feels more expansive. It feels more powerful than these contracted emotions which make us feel, I feel bad. I feel rotten, okay? These are much more difficult to deconstruct than these. It is more difficult. I always say, you know, we seek out the message something is wrong. And these contracted emotions come with that feeling of something is wrong. These often come with a feeling of something is right. And so we can easily deconstruct an emotion, a pattern that brings an emotion of something is right. It can be done, but it's not as easy as deconstructing those patterns in which something is wrong. So like I said, this chart will be unique for you. This is what I've seen from working with my clients, but do check in with yourself. If you're feeling blaming, see if you can find the doubt or the fear, or we should put fear in here, the doubt, the fear, the shame that is under that judgmental feeling, and deconstruct that. And I'll see you next time.